Hello everybody. Welcome to FNaF Undeniably Canon FNaF Timeline. We're going to be reacting to it now. Okay.
But that's just
a theory. A game theory.
Thanks.
We're watching.
Hey you. You look like you're interested in some FNaF lore.
Yeah, I am.
Sick of all the speculation?
Yeah.
Do you want something that's undeniably canon?
Yep, that's the title of the video.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
shake my
let's
head.
do that.
I'm
telling you anyway.
No, shake your head. Pretty sure that's Henry.
The year was 1983. January, to be exact. Local nobodies Henry, Emily, and William Afton
He's
were
just
walking down the
walking down
streets
the
of
road.
Hurricane, Utah, when suddenly they noticed that not once in their life
The
had
Map
they
Pat
ever caught a
pose,
glimpse
the
of a
Map
yellow
Pat,
grizzly
like,
bear.
thinking
It was then their
pose.
fates were sealed, and they knew that they must fulfill their destiny.
Burn trap and
Henry and
puppet.
William were something of robotics
Oh, that's like
enthusiasts,
Evan's
so
toy
they finally
in the
used
FNaF
their
world.
untapped potential to create the most realistic animatronic bear imaginable.
Last
On their
resort.
first attempt, they made a
I saw-
decrepit, muddy yellow
Oh,
bear
never
with
saw
giant
that.
teeth and
Okay.
claws. This
What
wasn't
the?
realistic.
Is
William,
that you?
however, remembered that in the trunk of his car rested a cluster of discs
Oh, those
that
are
could
like
emit
the
audio frequencies that would
hallucination
fool
discs
people into seeing real
from
bears. They slapped those
from
bad
the
boys on
books.
this animatronic, and suddenly it took the form of the beautiful golden
That's
grizzly,
the
who they
neon
then
cat
named
Fredbear
Ferdinand
saw in
von
the
Bernard.
intro.
Not only did he look the part and have a voice like honey butter, but the mind-altering
Honey
audio accidentally gave
I
him
like that.
sentience and
Oh
cosmic
my
power
god,
beyond
he
our
turned
human
into a
understanding.
god.
This
Oh my
was very
God.
dangerous.
That
But
was
the partners
really
in furry
just turned
shenanigans were
into-
not
Oh, the
swayed.
purple guy
That
pose.
is, until the entire
I've
town
never seen Henry
evacuated at
do
the
that
sight of
pose.
this golden beast.
Scott,
Turns
he's
out,
running.
people are scared of loose
Steve.
bears. Who would have thunk
I
it? Of course,
am
this fear
Steve
wasn't for
from
nothing.
FNaF.
Ferdinand was caught dining on a local restaurant owner,
my-
and he fled
no,
from the
no,
crime scene
Fredbear,
before
you
law
are not
enforcement
allowed
could get
to
to him.
eat.
William and Henry realized they had
allowed
been a
to
slight
eat,
bit
but not
overzealous
people.
with their first creation. Good thing is, literally nobody knew or cared who they were, so they got away with this scot-free.
I
Later
like
that
it.
month, they
Scott
designed an
Free, you know?
animatronic simply based
Scott
on
Carter.
Ferdinand's likeness. This
Oh,
character
this
was
is
quite a
Fredbear.
downgrade, being both
This is-
simpler
oh,
and
you
stupider.
look at
This
him.
didn't matter
Look
to
at
the
him,
duo,
he's so
though,
cute.
as they loved
Look at
their
him, he's like a
creation,
little
and with
munchkin.
that, Fredbear was born. At first, they had
the
nowhere to
big
actually
fat
put him,
bear
so they opted for the
animatronic.
dog. He was truly a
Okay,
diamond in the
you
rough.
are. You're
Amazingly,
not
this
putting my
attempt at
boy
entertainment
Fredbear
was
in the
amusing
jar.
enough to the citizens of Hurricane that they gave William and Henry enough money to afford a recently vacated
I like
diner
how
space. Fredbear
he's
was going to
holding
be a
the
star.
money with his
Unfortunately, this
iconic
animatronic
pose.
was extremely poorly designed,
William
and their attempts
Senpai.
at planting
There's
an
no way you
artificial
can, like, the
intelligence quickly turned
animation
sour.
with his
On
fingers.
February 31st,
Okay, I'm probably
1983,
gonna have to
his
cut
first
this
performance
short
on stage in front of children
because,
prompted him to
I'm
spontaneously
gonna
Was that the
put it
explosion?
9 parts.
87?
William and Henry, heartbroken at this tragic event, cracked down to ensure this
Not
would never
done
happen
robot
again.
plans.
This also prompted William to threaten the
Okay.
United States government, and he met his
Alright,
demands
that's
to
gonna-
strike February
that's
31st
gonna be
from the
the-
calendar forever. After that, they set their sights on making something with no flaws. But then they made Springlock
Springlocks!
suits. In an attempt to both ease the animatronics' nerves and not allow them their legally
I
required breaks,
want that
Henry and
right
William created
now.
mechanisms that could lock the endoskeleton parts to the inner edges
Yeah,
of the
let's
suit for a
Springlock.
person to climb inside and cover for
Okay.
the character. For extra safety precautions, they created a partner for the new Fredbear 2.0
Spring
to
Bonnie.
ease his nerves. For some reason, the best name they came up with for Fredbear's partner was Spring Bonnie.
Bonnie.
William was
I
insistent
like how
on
it just
this
has
name,
like a
and Henry felt
like
too
a
threatened
sign
to argue
to say
against
his
it.
name. Not,
Where the
not
safety
like
precautions ended, however,
No,
was the
just
fact
like a-
that the spring locks holding the endoskeleton pieces away from a person's vital organs were made out of paper clips, and the lightest
okay,
sneeze
that
could
is
set
just
them
a
off.
big.
Truly brilliant
safety
inventors,
measure.
those two. The dynamic
You could've
duo
just
had now
not
created a
even had
dynamic
that.
duo.
You could've just
William
had,
was
like,
the only
separate
one who had the
suits.
nerve to actually test the Springlock suit, and it turned out he enjoyed dancing around as a yellow rabbit
Okay,
a
he's
little
just
too
a fur
much.
rabbit.
Henry